morning everyone. I hope you enjoyed that transition. I've been thinking about how to do that for a little while. It is Friday, so it's time for another Castro announcement. I suddenly realised on the way here that in my last video I spent the time taking the mickey out of reaction videos. Oh my god! And that's pretty much what I do, so the irony has not been lost on me. Hopefully we're going to find out what amusement Castro has got planned for us, both in his costume and dress sense, and also the workout. I've said it before, but I'm still predicting another repeat, and a lot of people are predicting the repeat that I've been predicting, or I've been predicting the same repeat as what they've been predicting, which is a chipper roll 55 deadlift, row, wall balls, handstands, and I think the reason that everyone is going for that is purely because we've not seen a lot of movements, and therefore that's one that's got a lot of movements in it. I'm actually pretty excited about 17.4. I think because 17.4 feels like the Thursday of a week, right? Because it's just heading towards the weekend. For most of us, that means that we can go out and have a beer. For others, means they're heading to regionals.
Oh, it's all good. We didn't miss it. Jono,
What?
can you sensibly explain what the Opens does as for an affiliate owner?
Southern CrossFit, Jonathan speaking.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm Rory McKernan. We are live from Cygnus CrossFit, and what you're about to see is a very enthusiastic crowd of Mexican CrossFitters.
If they're broadcasting from Mexico, do you think wall climbing is involved?
We need to build a wall.
12.5 was 11.6.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
13.3, 14, 15.2, 16.4, 17.4 is 16.4.
Nailed it! Well, slowest announcement ever. Thanks everyone, bye. 16.4, same again. Called it.
Called it, I'm so clever.
First one I've ever predicted. So Jono, how does the Opens affect affiliates? Bit easier when we do a repeat though.
Sometimes, as long as it's a good repeat. So, how does it affect affiliates? Equipment for some affiliates is a bit of an issue. Space is another issue. If you're a growing affiliate and you're getting heaps and heaps of people sign up, now that they've got the scaled division, time can become an issue as well. If you're a gym that programs the workout into your daily, weekly programming, then your programming gets all thrown out as well. Especially if you're which most gyms should be, a gym that programs well ahead. So then yeah, if you get a workout that's crazy, heaps of reps or heaps of movements, then it definitely does throw your programming out a fair bit. And sometimes I have noticed at some gyms is the vibe changes a little. It's a good or a bad thing, what you make of it really. For us, it doesn't seem to be any problems at all. So, except for like I have to buy thousands of meters of tape almost every workout there is. It gets expensive.
Thank you.
Not a problem, Bruce.
Here's my thing. I think sometimes people forget that the Opens is quite a big change for affiliate owners. If they do have to buy equipment in, there's a big spend there that they might not get use of again. It's unlikely, but it's still a big spend. I think that programming is probably the biggest thing. The fact that people it may mess up your programming, but also people are genuinely battered and bruised from these workouts. And so you've got to program around how people are going to be feeling. Could affect up to 3 days worth of programming.
Yeah, very true.
And I think sometimes as athletes, we just turn up to affiliates and we know it's going to happen, but we don't just take the time to say, thank you.
You're such a loser.
That's true though.
In reply to those, the equipment has been stuff that CrossFit has posted on their HQ main page for years and years and years. In an honest opinion, if you didn't have dumbbells, suck it up and buy some. They're good. You can use them for so many things. The battered and bruising thing of athletes, I think it's sometimes because it's a competition. People come in and give it more of an effort. They raise their own intensity. So they kind of bring it on themselves. And the guys with less experience aren't recovering as well, or recovering at all. Bruce? Yep. And then there is the extra pressure of doing well, or they put their own pressure on, like, oh, I thought I was going to do so much better.
Or repeats.
Or I'm so shit at this workout. Like, it could be exactly the same workout in a normal WOD, and they'll come in and they'll give it their best for some unknown reason, because it's a competition. They come in all down on themselves and whatever else. So the mental game is a big thing too. And they beat themselves up mentally if they didn't do as well as they thought they were going to. Or, like last week, Bruce, it's movements they hate and they let the workout get the best of them.
I don't hate snatch, it's just not my favourite movement.
Sure, Bruce.
Thank you, Jono.
Not a problem, mate.
Here's the thing with the repeat. I actually thought that so many people called it that Castro would have changed it just out of spite.
Burpees.
So I've done this workout a couple of times actually, once in the opens and once as a repeat outside of the opens. In the opens, I cleared the deadlifts, which took a long period of time. Cleared the wall balls and was into the row. I'm trying to remember what I got for the repeat. I want to say that I think I got out of the row, but I'm also not sure that I did. The weight for the deadlift is 102, which for me is not a great weight to be cycling, but I feel pretty positive because I've done this one before. So yeah, that's 17.4. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this evening. I'm just going to have to chip through it, grind through it, especially those deadlifts. That's going to be my problem. I'm going to go back, watch this, do a ton of work, and we'll see you in the evening. Get ready for a new transition, as long as it works. 3, 2, 1, we're back. It's about 6:30 in the evening, and I've got that feeling of like nervous but focused, kind of just want to get it done. Thanks, mate. Trying to find good lighting. It does actually work today. Yeah, I've got this feeling of like nervous, but I just want to like pick that weight up, get it to go. I really hope that my deadlifts don't come down to singles. I'd like to keep them in threes this time rather than chipping it. Like last time I chipped away in singles and it was horrible. And I also want to make sure that my depth squat on my wall balls is correct, because that's one of my downfalls. And finally, I hope that my shoulder doesn't blow out, which is common on the wall balls. Oh yeah. My target is really to get through the wall balls and the row and hopefully onto the handstands. I quickly checked my results. I'd previously done this and I was 43 cal into the row when I did this in 2016, and when I redid it in January of this year I managed to get 4 handstands, but that was at a reduced weight of 90 kilos. So there you go, there's the last time, this is the new time. I just want to get started now. Boys, snail! Feeling pretty nervous, weirdly. Thought I wasn't going to be, but I am.
A little lower than the angels. Yeah, well it's that rapper y'all ain't heard about, lacking the word of mouth. It happens when you leave jaws slacked in a murdered crowd. Turn them out, how I serve them crack in absurd amounts. If raps were dope, well, that's what they verse about. Ain't a better version out, work it out, can't a person down. I'm a painter and a surgeon when they've heard me out. In a suburban house, a trailer in they dirt.
I'm pretty happy I stayed with those sets of 3, and then my back just went, and then it's just gas from there, and I just couldn't push any harder on the row. I'm surprised I got up for the handstand. brutal as I remember it last year. That's crazy. It's just like fatigue, strength, and then gas. Oh, I think my booty's gonna be sore and my biceps are already quite sore. Oh, mate. Have a little. Thank you. Oh, that tastes good. See how everyone else gets on. Well, everyone is done. 17.4 is over, unless people are going to repeat it. I'm not sure if I will or I won't, to be honest. I think I'm going to be feeling like I'm walking with a spoon up my bum for a couple of days. Result-wise, I'm pretty happy. To get to the handstands was my objective, and I obviously met that. I think it's a hard workout, right? Because there are guys who are bigger guys, they can lift that 102 a lot quicker than I can. They will therefore get through the wall balls and the row a lot quicker, and my only hope was to get to the handstands so that I basically beat them. I think even that one rep will push me just that little bit further for those who cannot get a handstand. I think in my head I had my sights set a little bit higher just because I'd already redone that workout with a less weight and got like 4 handstands, but let's face it, it's better than 2016 by a fair way, so I'm happy. Anyway, that's probably way too much 17.4 for you guys. As ever, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. 17.5 is coming, and I want to hear what you think because I've already got my ideas. So as ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. How are you feeling?
My quads were not working.
Mate, your abs are looking good though.
I normally be fat.
Just tense up a little bit more.
I normally just, if you snail me, I swear to God,